For Sammy, the child king on board. When the skies were green, when the fields of home turned to battles free, to me, a child with eyes so bright, was thrust into darkness, into endless night. No crown of gold, no throne of grace, but the weight of war etched on his face. Innocence lost, too soon to fight, yet destiny called him into the light. In a world of swords, in a time of pain, Azumi stood through blood and rain. A child no more, with a heart so brave. In the chaos, he found his way to save. Azumi, the child king of war. In the shadows, he became much more. With courage fierce and a spirit pure, he fought for peace, his path unsure. A king too young yet strong in heart. In the darkest times, he played his part. Azumi, the boy who lead them all. Through fire and fear, he stood tall. They called him king, though he wore no crown. His only armor, the stories of his town. A child of fate in a world so torn, Azumi led with the strength he was born. Through valleys deep, where shadows lay, he guided his people, showed them the way. In every battle, in every cry, he found the will, he reached the sky. He bore the weight of 1,000 men, yet in his heart, he was still 10. But the world saw not a boy so small, they saw a king who would never fall. In the silence of the night, he prayed for peace to come, for dawn's first ray. But till that day, he'd stand his ground in war's cruel grip where no peace was found. Azumi, the child king of war. In the shadows, he became much more. With courage fierce and a spirit pure, he fought for peace, his path unsure. A king too young yet strong in heart. In the darkest times, he played his part. Azumi, the boy who lead them all. Through fire and fear, he stood tall. The battles raged, the nights grew cold, but Izumi's story was one to be told. With every strike, with every tear, he held his people, he quelled their fear. A child of war, a king by chance, he turned the tide with a single glance. For in his soul burned a flame so bright, that even in darkness it gave light. In the ruins of war, where hope was thin, Izumi found the strength within. He raised his sword, not to strike or kill, but to defend, to bend fate to his will. They followed him with hearts full of trust, for they knew his cause was just. In every breath, in every sigh, he was the king they could never deny. Izumi, the child king of war. In the shadows, he became much more. With courage fierce and a spirit pure, he fought for peace, his path unsure. A king too young yet strong in heart. In the darkest times, he played his part. Azumi, the boy who lead them all. Through fire and fear, he stood tall. The battles raged, the nights grew cold, but Izumi's story was one to be told. With every strike, with every tear, he held his people, he quelled their fear. A child of war, a king by chance, he turned the tide with a single glance. For in his soul burned a flame so bright, that even in darkness it gave light. Azumi, the child king of war.